Pan versus Captain Hook, the ultimate showdown. A world unlike any other, where the sky is like a sea of stars, the forests whisper secrets, and every corner holds untold adventures. This is Neverland, a magical realm where time stands still, and the impossible becomes reality. But beyond its wonder, Neverland is also the stage for a battle as legendary as time itself. The eternal rivalry between Peter Pan, the mischievous boy who refuses to grow up, and Captain James Hook, the cunning pirate captain consumed by vengeance. Prepare yourself for a journey into the heart of this epic showdown. Peter Pan is no ordinary child. His laughter lights up the skies, and his carefree spirit carries him soaring through the clouds. As the hero of Neverland, Peter thrives on adventure, always seeking the next thrill to keep life exciting. Living in the heart of Neverland alongside Peter are his loyal lost boys. They are his family, his comrades, and his partners in endless mischief. With hearts untamed and imaginations boundless, the lost boys follow Peter into all his escapades, from sky-high confrontations to jungle hide-and-seek games. At Peter's side is Tinkerbell, his fiery and fearless pixie companion. With her golden dust granting flight and her fierce loyalty pushing her to protect Peter at any cost, Tinkerbell serves as a guiding force, though not without moments of jealousy and mischief of her own. Peter embodies the joys of youth, the freedom to fly, the unyielding courage to face dangers, and the playful spirit that refuses to let the world weigh him down. But where there is light, shadow must follow. Once a fearsome sailor of the seas, Captain Hook now rules the pirate ship, Jolly Roger, anchored in the glittering waters of Neverland. He is a man consumed by bitterness, his every waking moment dedicated to one thing, defeating Peter Pan. Why? Because Peter took his hand. A cruel skirmish long ago left Hook humbled and humiliated, as Peter fed the severed hand to a relentless crocodile who has since haunted his every step, jaws clicking with the rhythm of a ticking clock. The sound of that tick-tocking terror marks Hook's deep-seated fear and his reminder that youth, freedom, and time are slipping away. Hook's crew is as unpolished as he is sophisticated. Smee, his bumbling first mate, provides moments of comic relief, often unintentionally foiling Hook's nefarious plans. Aboard the Jolly Roger, Hook reigns as a tyrant, instilling fear in his men and scheming for his next chance to capture or destroy his greatest nemesis. But Hook is not just a villain. Beneath his sharp words and sharper hook lies a deeply human struggle, a man trapped in the past, yearning for validation, and desperate to beat the one person who stands for everything he no longer has. The rivalry between Peter and Hook didn't start with mere words, it began in fire and fury. Peter's youthful arrogance and Hook's overconfidence clashed one fateful day during a skirmish over treasure. In the heat of battle, Peter's playful agility overpowered the pirate captain, marking Hook's humiliation with the infamous loss of his hand. Since then, Hook's life has revolved around one goal: revenge against the boy who robbed him of his pride. This vendetta, simmering with rage and obsession, fuels the captain's relentless pursuit to outsmart Peter and reclaim his honor. Yet it's not just a battle of swords and wits. For Hook, Peter Pan represents something far deeper, everything he envies but cannot reclaim. Peter's carefree spirit, eternal youth, and ability to rally the lost boys stand in stark contrast to Hook's burdened heart and hardened face. The stage is set for an eternal struggle, which neither can seem to win entirely, for to destroy the other is to lose the part of themselves they clash against most. Amid this rivalry, Neverland remains alive with thrilling escapades and breathtaking moments of wonder. One day, the lost boys are captured by Hook's crew and taken aboard the Jolly Roger. The boys dread their fate until Peter swoops in at the perfect moment, armed with clever tricks, his trusty dagger, and an unshakable confidence. Flying through the ship's sails and outwitting Hook at every turn, Peter frees his friends, leaving Hook gnashing his teeth and vowing vengeance. Another adventure takes the team to the sparkling Mermaid Lagoon, where Peter and Tinkerbell must outsmart Hook's trap to lure him into the water. where the crocodile lurks with a hunger for another bite. Peter's laugh echoes across the lagoon as Hook barely escapes its jaws, moments that reinforce their back-and-forth game of cat and mouse. Every battle is unique, each encounter showcasing Peter's cleverness, Hook's devious nature, and the ever-present stakes that rise higher with every challenge. Through it all, Neverland's beauty and mysteries shine. The rainbow falls, the hidden caves, the eerie forests lit by fireflies. It is a world that breathes life into every adventure, making the clash between Peter and Hook all the more exhilarating. While the audience cheers for Peter, the story takes a moment to pause and reflect on Captain Hook. Beneath his polished villainy, Hook is a man confined by his own anger, longing, and fear. As we delve into his past, we see glimpses of the man he once was, an ambitious sailor seeking greatness. Hook's obsession with defeating Peter is symbolic of his struggle with time and his envy of youth. Peter's eternal boyhood is something Hook cannot have but desperately wishes for. Despite his flaws, Hook remains a magnetic figure, fiercely intelligent, undeniably charismatic, but undeniably tragic. He is both the tale's villain and its cautionary figure, warning viewers of the consequences of letting bitterness consume the soul. At its heart, this story is more than just a swashbuckling rivalry. It's a reflection on what it means to grow up. Peter's refusal to grow up is both his greatest strength and his greatest flaw. Though eternal youth allows him to be the adventurous leader and clever strategist, it also shields him from responsibilities and deeper connections. On the other hand, Captain Hook embodies the burdens of adulthood, filled with regrets, grudges, and a longing for what he cannot reclaim. He envies Peter's freedom, but cannot see that his obsession with the past only adds weight to his life. Together, their rivalry symbolizes the tension between youth and maturity, freedom and responsibility, playfulness and purpose. As these two titans collide, the colorful cast of supporting characters adds depth and texture to the story. Tinkerbell is more than Peter's sidekick. She's his fiercest protector, capable of great loyalty and occasional flashes of jealousy as she competes for Peter's attention. She is fiery, passionate, and a constant source of laughter and magic. The eternal rivalry between the youthful Peter Pan and the bitter Captain Hook ignites a thrilling showdown, exploring themes of youth, growth, and the enduring conflict between freedom and responsibility. Wendy, meanwhile, acts as a grounding force for Peter. Through her, the story introduces themes of family, caregiving, and the push and pull between living in the moment and planning for the future. Wendy's budding wisdom often challenges Peter's impulsive nature, creating meaningful moments of introspection. Tiger Lily and the native inhabitants of Neverland also bring richness to the story, representing a balance of adventure, culture, and alliances that shape Peter and Hook's journeys. The rivalry reaches its climax when Hook devises his most devious plan yet, luring Peter and the Lost Boys aboard the Jolly Roger, with a trap so cunning, even Peter is nearly caught off guard. A sweeping battle ensues, combining dazzling swordplay, clever tricks, and moments of breathtaking tension. Hook appears to finally have the upper hand as he corners Peter on the edge of the deck. But Peter digs deep, summoning not only his nimble agility, but also the strength born of his devotion to his friends. With a single clever move, Peter flips the situation, leaving Hook scrambling to avoid the jaws of his nemesis, the crocodile. In the end, Peter prevails, not by brute force, but through the ingenuity, courage, and bonds of friendship that define him. As the dust settles, Neverland returns to its magical calm. The Lost Boys celebrate their victory, while Hook retreats to his ship, vowing to return stronger than ever. In the end, Peter Pan versus Captain Hook is more than an epic rivalry. It is a tale of love, adventure, and the eternal clash between the hearts of youth and the burdens of age. It reminds us to celebrate the wonder of being young while embracing the journey of growing older. Neverland, with all its magic and meaning, will forever remain a place where dreams fly high and the spirit of adventure never fades.